purpose of this tutorial is to show you all about sizing and all about moving objects around. So I've built a little monument here. Using three basic shapes. We are going to use the box, we're going to use the cylinder, and then whatever you want to put on top, be it the roof, or in this case a round roof that I've used. Okay, so I'm going to go back to Tinkercad. Thank you. I'm going to create a new design. But I'm going to start off, I'm going to build a staircase. So I'm going to drag a box onto the stage. Okay, the box comes on, it automatically defaults to the colour red, and we've got these sizes in here. Now this is quite nice. We can either move the sizes like so. I want to move this to 50. I'll type in 50. I'm going to type in 50 here, and I'm going to type in 50 here. We have a box. What we can do, if we wanted to change these sizes at any time, I can click on a point and I can go into here and I can change this size. Okay, I'm not going to do that because what you might find is in this box here, you might only see this information. You might think, well, how do I resize it? Well, you can either do it this way, or you just click on the little down arrow, and you've got the basic steps there. Okay, I moved that out of the way. Now we're going to build a staircase. So I'm going to look at the side view. So we'll rotate that around, maybe the left side view, like so. But I'm going to just put the work plane down a little bit so I can see my three faces. I'm going to drag another box. I'm going to pop this down here. I'm going to create my first stair. So we know that this is 50, but I'm going to make this slightly bigger, and you'll see why. So again, click here, click here. So I've got the length of the box, but I want each step to be 10 by 10. So by clicking on these, I can make that 10. And if I click on this one, I can make that one 10 as well. So I'm going to build a set of stairs, cutting into the box until it gets to the top up here. Okay. In fact, what I am going to do, I've made a little mistake. I am going to make this box here only 40 high. Okay, not 50. So it's 50 this way, 50 this way, and 40 tall. Right. This box here needs to be dragged up. Needs to be dragged upwards. So let me see if I can zoom in a little bit on this. There you go. You can see a little cone here. There you go, a little black cone. If I drag on this little black cone, it drags it up, and I'm going to drag up 10. Okay, so clicking on that again, moving it up and down. See that has now come off the ground. You can see the shadow there. Look, it's come off the ground at 10. 10 what? I do not know. I think it's in millimeters. There you go, look. So 10 millimeters. I'm going to zoom back out. I've moved that up 10. I'm aware of that, and I'm going to drag that and put it inside. A little bit sticking out of this side. There should be a little bit sticking out of the other side. I'm going to move that so it's in line with that edge. Okay, let me just zoom in again so you can see what I'm saying. Yeah, so that's all inside. Let me just, make that slightly bigger. 4. So there's a little bit sticking out of each end. There we go. Move that. Yeah. Now I've got a box inside a box, but I want this to be a cutout. So if I click on this, I'm going to click on this here, which is basically one of these, which is a hole. There you go. Change to a hole. I can just press the H on the keyboard for that. Change it to a hole. And now if I click on this box, hold down the Shift key on the keyboard and click on the hole that's created, I can now use this tool here, which is Group. So I click on Group, and there you go. We can see, let's come out of that a little bit. we can see we've got almost like a Pac-Man. We've got a chunk cut out. Okay, I'm going to repeat this process. So what you've got to think about is I'm going to put this here, so I want it to cut out there. So I'm going to make this one twice as wide. So I'm going to make this step 20. Okay. So again, we drag it up, but this time we're going to drag it at 20 squares, 20 millimeters here. Then I'm just going to rotate, take that around a little bit so I can see it, because you can see it's not in line. So I'm going to line it up, move it around again, and move that into, sorry, come on, move that inside. It can't move up and down. It can move left and right, it can move backwards and forwards, but it cannot move up and down. Once we've moved it up, it can't move up and down. So that's locked in place. It's just a matter of fiddling around until you get that in place. So there we go, that's in place. Yeah, everything's in line. Turn it into a hole again. Yeah, change to a hole. Hold down the shift key, click on both things, and click on group. Okay, so we've now got two steps and sort of an overhang. All I need to do now is create one that's 30 wide. Yeah, 10 again, and I'm going to pop that in there, and that will give us our final step. Okay. Group them both with the shift key held down, click. So I've now got my staircase. Okay, nice staircase. It's all about precision. This is what I'm trying to do is get you to put things in exactly the right place. Okay. All we need to do now is put a couple of cylinders on top, and then our tower. So again, drag the cylinder into here. I'm going to make the cylinder 10 by 10. So it's got a diameter all the way across of 10. Okay, I'm going to make the height of it 20. Oh, sorry, it is 20. I'm going to make the height of it 30. And I'm going to drag this up so it's in line with that top step. So that top step we agreed was 40. So click on the cone, drag it up, and we'll go to 40. Now, because it's away from the model, you've not really any idea where it should go. Let me just, this is 41, so I'm just going to type in there, 40. Okay, so you can see the shadows here, and I'm going to drag that over the top, and try and get it onto the top. Now if I click on the top view, yeah, I can put it in place exactly where I want it to go, simply by zooming in, zoom a bit more, and a bit more. This is my first one. And then if I copy and paste, which is up here, copy, and paste one next to it, yeah, and I can drag that across, try and get it about the same distance. It looks, by my reckoning, about there. Might be a little bit over, but again, we can rotate that around and click on the front face. Yeah, click on home. See, it's a little bit narrow there, so zoom in again and just drag that across a little bit that way. Okay, so we've got the two towers like so. All it leaves me to do now, this top step should be 20 wide, 20 there by 50 that way, 50 by 20. So I am going to create maybe the roof this way, drag that on. Now if it comes in and it's the wrong way around, we've got these little cursors here, these little round things, these little rotating things, and you can rotate it in 3 different directions because it's 3D. But I would click on this one, and I could rotate it around. That sets my degrees, so I could rotate it 90 degrees, like so. But I don't want to do that because it was the right way around to start with, so I'm just going to press Command and Z on the keyboard and put it back in place. If I hold down the Shift key on the keyboard and use 2 keys on the trackpad, I can pan, what we call pan, the this around. Now it's a bit on the Mac. The trackpad is not. It doesn't actually lend itself well to Tinkercad, but you've got to sort of press down firmly, and it will start moving around. So I can pan that into place, or I can use the rotate tool. Those things. So size-wise, this needs to be 50. Same width as that. Let's just put that in place. Yeah. We can make it slightly taller if we wish. That's 10 at the moment. We can make that 20. So I've got like a wedge shape, roof shape there. And then these were, let's make sure, these were 30. This was 50, I believe. Oh, 40, that's right. So 40 and 30, 70. So I'm going to make this go up. Click on the cone. Click on the cone and drag. I'm going to make this go up 70, like so. Okay, so that's in place. You can see the shadow there, right in front of the steps, and I'm just going to drag that backwards. So it can't move up and down. It's moved over slightly, so keep an eye on that -1 figure because that's moving to the left, -1. So set that at 0. Move back, move back, move back, move back, like so. There is our monument. Everything in place. Oh no, not quite. Sorry. Now, everything in place. It is a little bit fiddly. It does take a little bit of getting used to. But there is the monument now. Okay. All it leaves me to do, if I marquee everything, I can change colour. Sort of a nice stony colour. Yeah, and keep it all like that. Or I can go in, Shift key again, select more than one object. Let's make that a bit darker. And let's make that a different colour altogether, maybe a nice powdery blue. And there is the finished model. That's it. Good luck. Have a go at making that. Yes, you can put as many steps as you want. Make the pillars as high as you like, and of course, change the roof. But that is all I'm wanting at this point. To change the name, I simply click on that, and I'm going to call mine, because I've made one already, Monument 2. Okay, give it a go. Keep watching the video, and that's it for now. Thank you very much indeed. Good luck.